How has liability for drinking establishments changed from common law through today? How have these laws affected the food service industry? Before the temperance movement, there was no liability at common law pertaining to the sale of alcohol. It was widely believed that drunkenness was a sin, not consuming the drink. In the 1920s, the consumption of alcohol was 7 gallons per capita per year. In 1940, the consumption of alcohol decreased to 3 gallons per capita per year. The temperance movement started in 1826 when ministers in the Boston area founded the American Temperance Society. The temperance movement was a huge religious movement during the Second Great Awakening. Laws restricting the sale of alcohol started in 1838 when Massachusetts prohibited the sale of alcohol in amounts less than 15 gallons. The first dram shop law was enacted in 1872 in Illinois. Dram shop laws hold any establishment that sells alcohol liable if they serve an underage patron or overserve a drunk patron that causes an accident which injures, kills, or damages property of a third party. They are based on negligence, not strict liability. In 1888, the Supreme Court allowed hotels and clubs to sell unopened bottles of liquor as long as the alcohol was transported into the state where selling alcohol was prohibited. In 1912, Congress overturned the Supreme Court's decision.
Doc, been hitting awful hard, haven't you?
Nonsense. I've not yet begun to defile myself.
Temperance led to Prohibition. Prohibition was the ratification of the 18th Amendment. The 18th Amendment prohibited the sale and consumption of alcohol. This led to illegally making, running, and serving alcohol, also known as bootlegging and speakeasies. In 1933, when the government realized that Prohibition did not end the problems, they repealed the 18th Amendment with the 21st Amendment. However, some federal restrictions remained even after Prohibition ended. The law states that a person must be 21 years or older to purchase and consume alcohol. Before this federal limitation, the age of consumption varied by state. Some states allowed the age of consumption to be as young as 16. Dram shop laws saw an increase in the United States by the 1980s. These dram shop laws vary from state to state. Most of them are similar, with differences in legal standard, liability, notice requirements, and social host liability. Some states, like Virginia, do not have any dram shop laws, and they refuse to allow dram shop laws, believing that anyone who chooses to drink and drive should face the consequences of their own actions. Other states, like Pennsylvania, have dram shop laws, but no social host liability. There is a case in Illinois where the judge awarded over $37 million in damages, where a man who was left permanently disabled and suffered the loss of his wife. A man was at a strip club where the club had overserved him. The drunk driver got in his car and crashed into the semi-truck. It caused the truck to go down the side of the median, where it caught on fire, killing the wife and injuring the man driving the truck. While this case succeeded, there are some cases that do not. There was one case the judge awarded $800,000 in damages, but the bar appealed and won because the dram shop law went against common law. There are two cases in Virginia, Williamson v. Old Brogue and Robinson v. Matt Mary Morin, that failed because there are no dram shop laws in the state of Virginia. While these dram shop laws protect third parties and customers, they can be damaging to bars and restaurants. It can be difficult for bartenders to know someone else's level of intoxication or to know if these patrons will get behind the wheel. It can also be difficult to know if the patron drank more after they left or if they entered the establishment with alcohol already in their system. The state of Virginia believes the consumption of alcohol, not the furnishing of the alcohol, is the proximate cause of alcohol-related incidents.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
a mega pint.